Yes, ghouls and goblins. I was talking about that yesterday. I remember specifically. Hold on. Fuck, my hair is long. I'm gonna try to get my hair cut tomorrow, I think. I remember specifically my dad coming home with that game after a business trip and being like so excited. It's like that's like one of my fondest memories as a kid. I played the hell out of Ghouls and Goblins. Yeah, I missed the double V too. Okay, so I think this will allow me to proceed. To that area before. I could not get through. Yeesh. Save that shit. Yes, Nippa! Dude, that's awesome. I hope you stream it, man. I wanna watch you play Divinity 2. And we'll have to play against each other, do some PvP if you want. No pressure. Okay, so it's down. That's good design, actually. You get the suit. You get the suit, right? You come down here, you save it, and then you move on to criteria. That's good level design. Oh, that's true. They're both Germans. Yeah. I missed that. I totally didn't get that either. Fuck. A few months, 1v1 mid lane. You want a Dota? You want a Dota 1v1 me mid? I'm not that good of a mid, but I'm sure I can kick your ass. No, he's not slow. I didn't get it at first either. Or maybe we're both a bit slow. Psychopath, thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And if want some more Metroid action, I'll be back tomorrow. Yes, let me know. Let me know. Okay, I'm like almost out of health. I just look at as much as I can. Shouldn't they have called this like a buoyancy suit or like, I don't know, not the gravity suit? I meant in Divinity. I'll probably try Dota now, though. I'd really like to understand a bit of it. You should. Everyone should play Dota. It's one of the best games ever created, in my opinion. Get on with Divinity. Got some interesting times ahead of you, buddy. Yes, absolutely. Should be recording Divinity 2 tonight. After the stream, perhaps. Beautiful. Did I miss anything over here, I wonder? 1v1 in League? No. Absolutely do not. Whoa. That's interesting. So why... there's something over here? Why have these? Oh, maybe if you come from the other direction or something? I don't know. We can't do 1v1 in League. League is a great game too. It's just not the one that I've spent thousands of hours playing. Really, League didn't get you at all, but Dota's. I wonder why. I think League's probably the easier game to get into. Oh shit. I like how I'm just like, I don't know. I feel invincible because I have so much health. But I really don't. Like I have quite a lot of max health, but not current health. Yeah. Okay, well that's just changed. I've used your time with League controls in Dota. Dota's controls do not work for me at all. Yeah, well, it's whatever you're used to, right? Absolutely. I understand that. Oh, and by the way, Heretic, we were talking about using an analog stick for movement in Dota, and I thought more about it. We talked about it amongst the group, and the way that it's designed right now, it's not possible because every time you use an ability, or you attack or whatever, you always turn towards your target, and you have to be facing the target when you cast the ability. So it's independent. The turning is independent from your movement. So I don't know how that would work. Hey! Thanks for the host, Webner. Vinny tried League when it started coming out. Wasn't out yet. Back then, I didn't like the MOBA idea. A few years later, Dota grabbed me. Yeah, but you've got people to play with. That's probably why. If we were playing League, Vinny, you'd probably pick that up. Right stick is radial aim. Yeah, we were talking about like whether or not Dota would be better if it was more like you controlled movement with an analog stick and you still like aimed with a mouse, or I don't know. But it's the turn. The problem is the turning thing. I actually think it would be better if you moved with an analog stick. The other issue is like all of the hotkeys that you need. It's hard to do that if you have one hand on an analog stick. Played Dota before I do you guys. Yeah, right, but you didn't really commit, I guess. Or maybe you did, I don't know. Yeah, if you're talking about aiming in one direction and moving in another, just do twin stick. That's what we're talking about. Using twin stick controls for a game like Dota. From what Dota players have told me, LoL is childlike and designed easier. It is a bit more cartoony looking, I guess, if that's what you mean. I personally think, and I don't know as much about League of Legends, I personally think Dota is a harder game because there's simply more mechanics to Dota than there is League of Legends. Just like one example is denying does not exist in League of Legends. That's just one simple example. What happened to Han? Dota 2 came out. Han was supposed to be, like Heroes of New Earth was supposed to kind of replace Dota 1, new engine, better graphics, so on and so forth. And then Valve picked up Dota and made Dota 2, so Han disappeared. Some professional Han players have come over to Dota 2 in the last couple of years. They were still playing it. Hey, Odd, what's up? No, this is not Gwen. You're very astute. Has anyone ever told you that? Christopher Odd? It's not Divinity either, no. Those are the only 2 games. Hey, watch the caps, buddy. Hey there. Watch the caps. I had a coworker who kept mentioning denying is an important mechanic. League of Legends and Dota split the company in half. I'll show you some caps. Craptastic, crappy capper. Okay. What is the purpose of all these shortcuts? Don't get me anywhere that I can... I guess, okay, whatever. Need to stop oversleeping. Oh, the servers are closing in an hour. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna check out your video. See what it's like. I was thinking about playing it. I guess you can't stream it. Do they have like a embargo on it? Wonder if there's something over there. Might be. I don't know. Like, I'm curious to know, is there a mechanic that exists in League of Legends that Dota does not have that makes the game more difficult to play or more complicated? Because I don't know of any. And that doesn't mean that the game is like better in any way. I'm just curious. Excuse me. Yeah, but that exists in Dota too. You deny by harassing and not killing their minions, so they push harder. The same thing exists in Dota as well. That's not specific to League of Legends. Like you harass people out of the lane so that they can't get experience and gold. I don't think there's anything else to this area. Could be wrong though. Fighting over the superior game, it was just pure fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't think one game's superior to the other. They're just different. But I think you could make a pretty compelling argument that Dota is the harder game. Existent banish RTS to hell, and I'm so mad about it. Yeah. Homeworld Desert of Karak is really good. Really good RTS. Just came out. Was it this year or last year? Crumbles an old man agreement. All right. Wait a second. Have we been here before? Don't think so. What was there easier? I would say so for me, because there's way less micro management. Okay, we've definitely not been here yet. Maridia. It's Maridia. Boop saying, I'm with Luckless on them being just different, and for me, Dota is the harder game, but I can't say one is absolutely more complicated or better than the other. I can argue that Dota is more complicated. You can't argue that a game is better, because that's personal opinion. I mean, you can argue it, but you're not going to change anyone's mind. Oh shit. But there are simply mechanics that exist in Dota that you need to consider that don't exist in League of Legends. And League of Legends or Dota has, from what I've heard, the same mechanics that make that game difficult. There's just an added level of complexity to the League of Legends formula. And I haven't heard anyone like make a compelling argument in the opposite direction. Oh shit. Exactly. It doesn't mean, just because it's more complicated doesn't mean it's better. At all. All the secrets, show me the secrets. I have problems with micromanagement, so I definitely find MOBAs to be a lot easier than RTSs. I wonder if I can go down there. We just saved it. Should I try? I'm gonna try. Hello! So my coworkers were full of shit on both sides, is what I'm getting. Sounds about right. Probably. When you're passionate about something, you tend to bend the truth in one way a little bit. MOBAs are easier than StarCraft. Try to micro units while you manage your base and resources and plan ahead to outsmart and outmaneuver your enemy at the same time. Yeah, I would agree. There is the dynamic of having to work with your teammates and coordinate that doesn't exist in like the professional 1v1 StarCraft world. So that's an added complexity in a MOBA. But I think that is, you can get by, maybe not in the pros, but like in a regular game. On your skill, generally, never communicate with your teammates because they kind of know what they're doing already. So I would say that RTSs like StarCraft are more difficult, yes. League versus Dota complexity thing is with a few less things in the game, you have to focus on the things that are there more. I think the margin for error is actually higher in Dota. The like Trinit was saying, for me, Dota is more high stakes abilities where Dota characters do more absurd things on average. Yeah, the abilities do more damage relative to the health, as far as I can tell. The stuns last longer. There's a wider range of abilities. So I would disagree that there's actually more margin of error in League of Legends than there is in Dota. Yeah, better to play some chill Bloodborne DLC on NG++, absolutely. When I first played Dark Souls 2, I found it very stressful. I was always like worried about losing my souls and all that stuff. Then eventually, now I find it actually pretty relaxing. I don't really care if I lose souls, because you just like, you play enough and you realize, you'll get it back. Bloodborne Chalices, oh really? I thought people hated the Chalice dungeons. Professional RTS players almost seem like computers the way they play. Some of them can get by like being really good at one specific thing, but the same applies to Dota as well. Being good at a couple of heroes, but it's the ones that are able to be mechanically good and adapt to different situations are the ones that tend to do the best. Did I come through here? Interesting. Probably fair that I only played Dota a few times, so I didn't see the complexity or harsh margin for error. Yeah, and I could be wrong about League of Legends, but I just, everyone that I've spoken to about it has tended to agree with me that the abilities in Dota, the mistakes you make in Dota are more punishing than the ones you make in League, because the abilities do more damage. There's like higher cooldowns, there's stuns last longer, so on and so forth. There's a wider range of different types of abilities. But I could be wrong. Oh yeah, the deaths, right? Like, I don't know what the respawn timers are like in League. Can I go down any further? How do I get through there? Excuse me. No idea. The weekend I start playing through Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 3, and DLCs and Bloodborne DLC. Wow. That's a lot of time, man. That is a lot of time. I'll be happy if I can get through Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I want to see Heretic stream. I definitely want to see Heretic stream. Let's go through here. Vinny's been playing Dungeon Keeper Custom campaign. So cool. Huh. That was neat. I will start streaming when the sun is a white dwarf. Okay. I'll hold you to that. Is that gonna happen soon? Where the friggin' hell are we? Wow. This is a big area. Oh shit. Ah, are you serious? Oh, God. Actually, I found that this game is a lot easier to navigate than Metroid 1, man. Have you played Metroid 1 trying it? God, I got so lost. The only thing I would stream is video, but definitely no audio. That's true. I think if you're gonna stream, you should have commentary. But to each his own. I would watch you play. I would like to see you play even without commentary. I would definitely, if you decided to do that, I would watch you. Metroid 1, I have to agree, trying it. Metroid 1 was a bad game. Mega Man 1 is right on the edge of being a bad game. The thing about Mega Man 1 is like, it's clear. It's not clear where you're supposed to start and so on and so forth and what you're supposed to do next, but you can at least like try all the different levels. And if you hit a roadblock, then you just try a different one, right? But, oh God. Metroid 1, you're just like constantly lost. I actually thought it was a bad game. Whoa. Ah! I see ya. Let's go the hard way first. Ah, beautiful. Shiza. Holy fuck. There's the boss. So the boss is over here. Why does it look like something's loading? There we go. Brinstar. All right. Puzzle Agent. Ah, no, I haven't played Puzzle Agent. It's Lyncian. Oh God. Why am I yawning? Let me take a look at that. Looks interesting. White House inquiries to the Scoggins Eraser Company are answered only with curious puzzles. Nelson Tethers from the U.S. Department of Puzzle Research is sent on the case. Really? This is Lynchian? Strange events in Scoggins will challenge every ounce of Tethers' expertise, possibly his very wits too. Sure. Add it to my wish list. Where to go first? Kind of want to check it over here. See this connection. Hmm. Ah! I remember this. But if I leave, does that mean that I can't come back through? Can't remember. I'm not gonna... Oh no, I haven't been over here before. But I have been down there. Okay. I'm not gonna go down. Oh, the absurdity, Lynch influence. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Can I even get back up? I don't think I can. Fuck, I have to, like, curl up into a ball. Fuck. Weird. Guess I have to go this way. Well, that's annoying. I beat the boss here. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I'm starting to get like a cough going. Oh, that's here. Shit. Tempted to get Dark Souls 1 when I have some money. You should. You should. There's always like huge sales for that game. The fuck? Guess I should go save it. Okay. Don't overdo it, old man. That's what I'm thinking. How do I get to that save point? Oops. Kind of want to know what the totally new FromSoft thing is. Yeah, apparently they're doing like a Souls-inspired game. They have 3 games on the go. There's like a Souls-like game that they're working on. There is a new Armored Core game, and then another like totally unknown game. Something like they said something that's like really different. Lexi, good night. Have a good day, or a nice evening. Good sleep. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Second day down, 5 more to go. Not that don't look forward to streaming. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the new follows. And British Royals. Colonial inspection, right? Heretic. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.